Congresswoman Ashley Hinson, economic expert John Lonski, thank you so much for helping us out tonight. You know, first to you, Congresswoman, if the Inflation Reduction Act is so great, why don't we see Democrats barnstorming the nation about it?
Right. Well, they're certainly not running on it, Liz, because it speaks for itself. This anniversary of the Inflation Reduction Act is, frankly, not a great anniversary that they should be celebrating. I can tell you what the IRA did. You cannot spend your way out of an inflation crisis, which is what they claimed that it would do. It created slush funds. It obviously focused on sustainability at Department of Homeland Security instead of actually securing our border. It's completely ludicrous, and Americans see right through it that the Inflation Reduction Act is not doing anything to make life easier for working families.
Yeah, so you know what the Congressman just said, John, it's good to see you. You know, you don't see Democrats talking about the slush funds in there. We counted at least 10 of them. Tens of billions of dollars flying out the door, no strings attached, unaccountable. And then you have CBO Director Philip Swagel joining the San Francisco Fed, Chicago Fed, saying, yeah, blowout government spending is fueling inflation, period, full stop.
No question about that, Liz. And in fact, you know, the bond vigilantes are beginning to ride again. You know, that 10-year Treasury yield today was up to 4.27%. It hasn't been there since 2007, I believe. And higher interest rates will be the first consequence of the threat of faster price inflation and an even wider federal budget deficit. This is getting ugly. The last thing in the world you want to do in order to contain inflation is to go ahead and increase government spending, and I might add, increase federal regulations when you already have a tight labor market shown by that historically low 3.5% unemployment rate.
Yeah, what John just said, you know, Congresswoman, dealing with this White House, it's like fighting with a flock of seagulls over your head. I've said that often. I mean, Biden's spokeswoman, Neera Tanden, today, she turned a reporter's simple question on high grocery prices into a speech about prescription drugs. And if they're not dodging, they're blaming Trump. Voters see what they're doing.
Absolutely. You know, they're claiming credit for Bidenomics, but Bidenomics is based on the proven economic theory that money grows on trees or in the basement of the Capitol. I mean, it's completely ludicrous. The real story behind Bidenomics is that they have spent $10 trillion that we don't have. It's the countless regulations pouring down on our small businesses and working families. They try to cancel student loan debt to the tune of $400 billion. They squash every single viable option for domestic energy production. All of these things mean our families are paying more per month, about $709, if I remember that number correctly, per month, for the same exact goods and services that they were getting less 2 years ago. Direct result of those policies.
You know, John, even President Biden regrets calling it the Inflation Reduction Act, admitting it doesn't cut inflation. But let's go through. He's making even more gaffes and blunders. They're so easily fact-checkable. It's a mystery why this White House lets this go on. And again, this is a scripted campaign. This is the basement strategy, now being called the beat strategy, with teleprompters and scripts. Watch this.
A lot of you were with me when I was in Pittsburgh. By the way, Pittsburgh is a city of bridges, more bridges in Pittsburgh than any other city in America. I watched that bridge collapse. I got there and saw it collapse with over 200 feet off the ground going over a valley. And it collapsed. Today is not high pressure. We have the strongest economy in the world. And you're looking at me a little skeptical. My grandpa Biden, who died very young, he died in the hospital I was born in 6 days before I was there, before I was born. My dad was a high school educated guy, was well-read and worked like hell. He didn't have a chance to go to college.
Okay, none of that is true, John. The president's father actually attended at Johns Hopkins University for a year. Biden's grandfather died in September 41 in Baltimore, more than a year before Biden was born in Scranton. And Fox Digital reporting Biden showed up hours after that bridge collapse in Pittsburgh, and he gave a speech 4 miles away. John, wrap this up.
Well, this is part of the ongoing fantasy, and from the economics perspective, you cannot have this economy continue to grow at its current rate with the help of stimulus from climate change spending without having to pay the cost of significantly faster price inflation and much higher interest rates.
Congresswoman Hinson, John Lonski, again, thanks for your help tonight. It's good to see you.